Oh, hey, Zelda, you came back. Nice. I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Link to the Past Randomizer. Alright. So, we got 2 dungeons done. Eastern is basically done. I just gotta go back and do it, but later, I guess. I said I was gonna check out Death Mountain, and I guess that's what we're gonna do. It's what we're gonna do. That is a thing we're gonna do. There's a few other places I can technically still go on the overworld, but I haven't yet, so it is what it is. Alright, remember when I was here before and the cave was dark? Voila! It is no longer dark. Alright. Well, I mean, it's still dark. It's just, you know, now I have a light cone. There's an old man hanging out in here. Just being old. In a cave, in pitch black darkness. This is just a thing that you do on the regular, probably. Anyway. Alright. Giving this guy deliverance to here will provide you with an item. In this case, it's a certain cane. Alright. Of note, if you save and quit after saving the old man, you have a new spawn location at his cave. So, you know, that's convenience at its finest. Alright, up here we've got a decision to make. There's really only like one thing I can actually get here, which is why I was kind of like, I don't know, maybe. But, you know, there's more stuff later, so there's that on there. You have a decision to make. You can either jump down and get the item, or you can go over here and see what it is before you go get it. Generally speaking, I don't bother usually checking what an item is beforehand. And, like, I kind of want to go there anyway because there's a hint tile there. So, you know, just putting it out there, you know. You could technically skip something if it's a bad item, like what it is presently. But it could also be something good and you wasted your time checking what it was. So, you know. Oh, that's true. If you see a text that has a little link face on it, that means it is a joke hint. I don't like joke hints. They're bad. Some versions of the randomizer have them display in green text, and I don't know why it wasn't there. I thought that was just a standard thing, but I guess not. I don't know. But, you know, I don't know. I just feel like if you're gonna have hint tiles, like, have them tell you something. Like, what's the point otherwise? Because there's only so many of them in the game. Yeah, I could go to, like, well, I could do one other thing. You might recall a particularly spiky cave that existed in the dark world of this place, and because I got that blue cane, I might be able to just go ahead and do it. It's down here. Because, yeah, I'm probably going to save and quit anyway, so it kind of just doesn't really matter. You do need hammer to actually get through here. I'm going to tank as much health as I can. Do be careful with this, because you probably want to cast the cane when you got 2 hearts left instead of 1, because, like, there's a slight delay on actually casting the thing that might screw you over. So, you know, well, that was fun. Unfortunately, save and quitting will refill your health to a certain extent, but not your magic. So, yeah, see, now Mountain Cave is an option. Do I go back to Eastern? I mean, it's the only thing at present I can think that would have, like, 2 items. This is kind of the unfortunate thing, actually, of doing this in an LP format, because, like, there's gonna be comments, possibly, of people like, Game Guy, why didn't you just go here? There's, like, 10 billion checks you can do there. Why didn't you do that, stupid? And now that I've said that, somebody's gonna quote that verbatim in the comments. Got 'em. I know what y'all are about. Anyway, point is, like, yeah, sometimes I don't think of things. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do this on the fly. It's already kind of weird to do in an LP format anyway, because, you know, I gotta end the episode at some point, probably. And I mean, there's no guarantee I've made a lot of progress, so... Because, I mean, it's random. I don't know what's gonna happen on a given episode. I have no idea. I mean, I have a vague idea, but, you know, it's kind of a thing. Because, see, now we're going back through Eastern Palace again. I was already here, so now it's like, well, do I cut this out or do I keep it in? You know, it's just, it's one of those questions that plagues society from day to day. Do I cut this out or do I leave it in? And I mean, I don't know the answer. Do you know the answer? You might know I mean, you'll definitely know the answer, actually. So, like, no question, you will know the answer. It's written on my face and the video. Probably not the video description, which is a thing I almost said. Dang it, Skeleman, perish. Probably could have used that arrow drop, but actually there's gonna be arrows under pots over here anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. We're back where we were before. Remember being here? All right, so the big door is there, but I want to go this way actually, because you recall I was like, oh no, there's dark. I'm scared of dark. I don't want to go in dark. Dark is scary. But see, I got a lamp now, so it's all good. It's all good. It's fine. Everything is fine and logical. Just the way that it should be. There's a key under this pot, and now we can move on our way. Get out of here, spaghetti. Nobody invited you. All right. Crossing the bridge of the bowling ball alley so we can get over here. All right, now it's time for the room where I could technically just face tank my way through the anti-fairies, but I don't really feel like it, apparently, so I'm not gonna. But it's fine. It's fine. A heart for me is my reward. It's pretty good. It's pretty all right. I mean, after a certain point, hearts become, like, kind of, it's not really diminishing returns, really, because obviously you get more health, obviously, but like, once you start getting like males and everything, they become less of a thing. I tried to kill you, but I didn't. I was bad at it, as it turns out. I'm bad at video games. I can't believe it. It's just a thing that happens, apparently. I can't imagine how this started or what is going on. This is just the bowling ball room that exists. I feel like super early versions of the randomizer, that room just always glitched the heck out. It hasn't been lately, so they must have just fixed it, or maybe I was just unlucky. Who knows? I don't. That's for sure. Spin attack. All right, let's just kill you. I wasn't quick enough. Sadness. There's like a cool little like strafing maneuver I could have done, but I didn't, so it's fine. Sup, Armos Knights? How you guys doing today? Dying? That's pretty cool. Whoa, you like veered to the side awkwardly. That's weird. I don't know what that was about. Uh-oh. Man, I'm usually a little bit quicker at this, so like, y'all are kind of on a weird little sequence of events here, so it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Kirby is excited about a compass. Finally. Alright, well I got that crystal, and we have yet to determine what else is left for me to do. Well, there should be something. So, let me see. If you've watched me stream, you probably know I have a tendency to just kind of stare at the map until something comes to my mind. Is it really gonna expect me to go all the way to, like, the Zora area or something? Because, like, that's the only thing I can immediately think of that I haven't done yet. well, I haven't gone into Thieves Town, which is a thing I could do. I guess. Because, like, I kind of don't want to go to the Zora area until I have the flippers. Because there's a bunch of things you can swim to up there that, presently I cannot. Kirby forgot his inner tube at home. He's very embarrassed about it. Please do not judge him. It's very rude. As it turns out. Alright, well, I gotta go back to Dark World again. It's just a thing I gotta do. We gotta waddle our way over here to go back to Dark World, to go back to waddling over here, to go back to Dark World. It's just what we gotta do. You know, it's gonna be super embarrassing if I just kind of, like, missed a check early in the game. And, like, it just happens to be a thing. That's never happened to me before. Not once, not ever. Alright, well, time to do a Pendant dungeon, I guess. Alright, well, Thieves Town. So yeah, you'll notice in the top left, it says P for Pendant, and the music is different. So, you know. Alright, big key immediately, which makes sense, because you need a big key to get out of this big maze quadrant of the dungeon, so... Get out of here, skeleton. I kind of actually could use that. I am low on arrows after killing statues. And the flippers were here all along. Technically speaking, I could just leave. I could, in fact, just leave. But, I mean, I'm already here, so I'm not gonna. Because, I mean, nothing says that there's only one item in here. In fact, Palace of Darkness? What? No, Thieves Town has 4 items, actually. So, like, there's a decent chance of other things being in here, so, you know. It's alright. It's pretty okay. It's decent. Like, yeah, like the hook shot, for instance. So, you know, see, if I just left, I would have... Well, to be fair, if I were planning to leave, I would have left now instead of back then. Like, usually it's pretty quick to get those first 4 chests. So, you know, it's fine. It is alright, as it turns out. To complete Thieves Town, you don't need a lot. There's various items you can use on the boss, so, you know, that's kind of open-ended. You do need the hammer to get to the big chest, but beyond that, you kind of only really need, like, bombs, which you're practically guaranteed to have. So, you know, it's one of those kinds of things. It's one of those kinds of things. That guy's wiggling. Look at him go. Wiggling all time, every day. Get out of here. Alright, so there's a hint tile you can get here if you don't actually hit the switch. It's kind of annoying. I keep forgetting you guys take 2 hits to kill for some reason. I don't know why. I should know this by now, but I just don't. Whoa, watch out, dude. Watch where you're going. Watch it, sir. How dare you? Alright, gotta blow this open still. That's still a requirement, even in random land. Randomization zone. Act 57. Why'd you have to stop right in front of the door? I'm eating so much damage all of a sudden. Are there any, like... Well, I mean, there's an anti-fairy downstairs, so I don't need to do this at all. I've got powder. I can use it. I'm gonna get that hint. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. You can't stop me. Well, okay, the spike traps might stop me. There we go, I hit it. Finally. I did it. I solved the puzzle. The puzzle was timing. Piece of heart is in Ganon's tower. Wow. How very useful. You can powder those, but they have to not be moving first, and I didn't, so... Kind of, again, doesn't really matter, because there's one here that will exist. It's the ghost of a fairy, because of, I don't know, sprite transparency or some such. I keep like facing just the completely wrong direction. I don't know why. I probably should have picked that up, actually. I keep forgetting I need arrows. I mean, I don't need arrows, but they're nice to have. If you have a glove of some description, you can go this way and not have to kill all the enemies to open the door. It's great. I'm gonna go this way first. It really kind of doesn't matter, I guess, but, you know, it's fine. Yeah, because by this point, you already have the big key. You just need the small key to get in here, so... Wow! A heart piece! Hooray! I love heart pieces. They're so lovely. That is why I said those words. I don't know, I'm just being weird all of a sudden. It's just a thing. What's up, lady? Nice map. Maps are cool. They tell you where things are, generally. I mean, sometimes. Alright, so you might be thinking, actually, if you happen to have the mirror at this point, you could mirror back, but, like, I mean, actually, I think I did that in the LP. But, like, obviously, lady doesn't want to go outside, and actually, I'm pretty sure it's quicker to just go this way anyway, so... I don't know why I'm talking, like, speed tech all of a sudden. But... Because it's not even, like, randomizer exclusive or anything. Alright, so blind. Blind is weak to many things, actually. Yeah. A novice skier often jumps to constitutions. Contusions. I just did not read that word correctly at all. I don't remember. Can you sword beam him? I think you can. I don't actually remember. So yeah, you can do a lot of stuff to him. You can use a Cane of Samaria block if you want. It's funny. I love Cane of Samaria, so any chance I get to use it is always a good time. Yeah, because blind just requires a certain number of hits rather than, like, you know, a certain amount of damage. You can also just use the Cane of Berna and, you know, have an easy time. It's like not even hard. Boss becomes easier the more things you have. Having a shield might be nice. You know, for, like the fire shield specifically, because of all the fireballs that get slung around. Well, I did a Pendant dungeon for effectively no reason, because all the good stuff was at the front. But, you know, next time. Well, I got flippers and a hook shot, so I can actually do a lot of things. So we're gonna see what that leads to. See you later and goodbye.